Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of it. They'll operate out of split backs. They'll run him from the gun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking for a man. It's Ali. He'll try to do it himself. He'll work his way down to the 28.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, and keep this drive rolling.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Young. Oh, he's got some space. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9.
One of the things I love about this offense is they're very versatile in their passing attack. They throw to receivers and tight ends, and the screen game is big as well. This guy is a weapon, and you're seeing that here early.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Alabama!
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle.
Here comes that Alabama offense. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to run it. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. The Crimson Tide pinned deep in their own end, trying to find a little breathing room. Rides to back and leaves it. That's a way to get some breathing room. He's got 5 out to the 9-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. Grabbed in the middle. It's Hale. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quick pass on the fly motion. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
I love this type of play because it looks like a jet sweep. The defense, they're a bit confused pre-snap. They don't know who has the ball, and all of a sudden, that guy with his speed is in the second level of the defense before the defense even knows what happened.
Out of the gun to give to the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They're trying to seal the edge off right tackle. And with that stop, we are headed toward the end of the first quarter. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Might be calling a hot route. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. He's got it. And he's slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown time.
mention every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
The Tide offense rolls onto the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
And you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he...
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Turns it on in midfield. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now it's 1st and 20 for the offense. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. This Alabama offense is clicking. They're set up with another first down. Back to pass, it's Ali. Fires to the tight end. Headed to the end zone. Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. And they just tried to slam it in from the doorstep, but they went nowhere, and it'll be marked down at the 1. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Back to the ground game on the left. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He's going to throw it from his own end zone. Got it in the middle, it's Hale. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run. Guys, let's chat about Alabama. It's the conference finale today. Win this, win extra football ahead. Has taken a ton of hard work to get here, David, and they certainly can't afford to let down.
Yeah, and you people, Reese, that looking ahead, always pointing to the future, like they need to win today. Like their goals are still in front of them, but today is a big day in the conference to continue to keep winning.
And that's the thing I think their coach kept reminding his team of all week long. At the very start of the year, in our first team meeting, we put our goals up on the board. The #1 goal was to win the conference, and they have a chance to guarantee themselves a spot in that game with a win today.
The Tide with the 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Ali. Oh, they're after him. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. They're able to put a stop. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout, Alabama.
They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. Not sure they had to adjust much as they'll try to build on this lead. Pressure coming. Turning it on. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. There are penalties you sort of forget about and others that sort of stick with you for a while. You get a play like that wiped out, that one's going to linger. The give on the inside. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense gets set for second down. Now the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Edwards. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Quarterback now breaking the field. A solid pickup there. Works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Ali. Finds his tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Catches it cleanly at the 20. They'll get down and put a... Here comes that Alabama offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away. And
touchdown, Bama! Made the grab and took it on in for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Crosses the 30 to the 31 and a 6-yard pickup. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not able to pop the big return. The Tide offense rolls onto the field. They still have the lead here, Jesse, but this would be a good time to put together a drive.
You're right, Reese. You can't rest easy right now. You just watch the opponent drive down the field and score a touchdown of their own, so you got to answer that here. Your playmakers better step up.
And I don't know what it is about momentum. In all the locker rooms and all the years coaching, everything, you can't quantify it, you can't measure it. And the momentum has swung to the other side. You got to get it back.
Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Finds his man. It's Edwards. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Back to pass, it's Ali. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the back. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his big tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Finds his big tight end. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Defense covering it up. And gets a turnover. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They just keep firing. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Makes the catch. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Wanting to move the chains. Here comes Alabama on 4th. He'll sneak it. Scores on the sneak. That's what finishing the deal looks like. Build the lead in the 4th quarter and close in on 11 straight victories.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continue to remain undefeated.
Guys, here comes that Alabama offense onto the field. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the... There he goes! Is that stiff arm even a human arm? It looks like some type of steel bludgeoning device on his way to a first down. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. And some room to work. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Crimson Tide snaps it from the red zone. The give as they work on that clock. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down.
How about that for efficiency if you're on this offense right now? 3 plays, 3 first downs. They get that one running the football. Great vision and open field running ability. Everything they're doing right now is working. This play caller is in a rhythm.
So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.